Society does not want you to be a person of the heart. Society needs heads, not hearts. Once, when I was visiting a university in Varanasi, I was talking to one of the most famous scholars in India at that time, Dr. Hajari Prasad Dwivedi. He was presiding at the meeting I was going to address, and he was the head of the Faculty of Arts. I asked him, "Have you ever wondered why you are called the head, not the heart?" He said, "You ask strange questions." He was an old man, and now he is dead. He said, "In my whole life nobody ever asked, why are you called the head and not the heart?" But he considered it. He said, "There is something significant in your question. You make me also wonder why people are not called the heart of the philosophy department, for example. That would be more authentic, more essential, but they are called the head." Society is divided between heads and hands. Have you noticed that laborers are called hands? Poor people working with their hands. Manual workers are called hands. And there are people above them who are called heads. But the heart is completely missing. Nobody is called the heart. It is immensely significant when you start feeling a stirring in your heart. Because your heart is far more valuable than your head. Your head is all borrowed, it has nothing of its own. But your heart is still yours. Your heart is not Christian or Hindu, your heart is still existential. It has not been corrupted and polluted. Your heart is still original. It is a great quantum leap from the head to the heart. One step more, from the heart to being. And you have arrived home, the pilgrimage is over. Nobody can move directly from the head to the being. They are strangers, they are not at all connected with each other. They have not even been introduced. Neither your being knows anything about the head, nor does your head know anything about the being. They live in the same house, but they are absolute strangers. Because their functioning is so different. They never come across each other, they never encounter each other. The heart is the bridge. Part of the heart knows the head, and part of the heart knows the being. The heart is a midway station. When you are moving toward your being, the heart is going to be an overnight stay. From the heart you will be able to see something of the being. But not from the head, hence, philosophers never turn into mystics. Poets turn into mystics, are transformed. Painters, sculptors, dancers, musicians, singers are closer to the beings. But our society is dominated by the head. Because the head is capable of earning money. It is very efficient. Machines are always more efficient. It is capable of fulfilling all your ambitions. The head is nurtured by your educational systems, and your whole energy starts moving there and bypassing the heart. The heart is the most significant thing. Because it is the gateway to your being, to your eternal source. I would like all the universities of the world to make people aware of the heart. To make them more aesthetic, more sensitive to all that surrounds us, the immense beauty, the immense joy. But the heart cannot fulfill your egoistic desires, that is the problem. It can give you a tremendous experience of love, an alchemical change. It can bring the best in you to its clearest and purest form. But it will not create money, power, prestige, and they have become the goals. Go on slipping from your head to your heart. And then just take a little greater risk, and slip from the head to your heart to the being. That is the very foundation of your life.